me and James are here with Leon Holmes.
Bang bang.
aka HolmesOffical up on Instagram. So first off, so everyone knows you now as a rapper by now. But I'd say starting off, I'd like to know like what made you start off?
Oh man, it was an addiction. It was like I felt like I needed to express my feelings like with a young kid, you know what I mean? Cause I was like going through some hard enough stuff and I kept writing and doing my thing, and for about it was 2 or 3 years of debating with myself if I was actually gonna do it. Yeah. But it turned into a full-on like addiction from 12 to 14. Like I was like, no, you can't do this. Yeah. But I'd keep writing, Yeah. And then I gave in. I was like, I have to just like do this, you know?
Yeah. It's kind of like people people who get like addicted to the gym.
Yeah.
I feel like it's something you have to do now. Like once you start, you can't stop.
Yeah, man, big time. Yeah. And then along with everything coming up as well, like it's like.
Yeah, man. I seen you're performing now.
Yeah.
A few venues. How's that performing?
Oh man, it's a good buzz. Like something about it for me. I'm not bad when it comes to getting on stage. Like
you don't get nervous.
I'd be more nervous doing an interview than getting on stage. Like on stage, I don't get it at all. Like I go up there and like it's just a crowd in front of me. It's a lot harder to perform in front of one person for me than it is like a whole group.
I get that. Was it Red Wolf that you're?
Yeah, me and Red Wolf did a show in Limerick. Shout out my boy, you know what I mean?
Is he another artist?
Yeah, he is, yeah.
Yeah, he's a big man on the YouTube now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I see.
150,000 subscribers.
Oh.
Yeah, you've a decent amount as well, man. You're getting up there for sure.
8.1k,
yeah. Oh, we're in 160.
Nowhere near.
Hopefully I help you out.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, Sam.
That's it. Everyone on the come up.
Yeah. Are there many people now since you started, especially around Galway, that have started like coming up in like the rap game? Yeah,
man. I started this this drill platform. It all started with Howard P1. Shout out P1, you know, my boy. But it started with him, Bees and Bun, and then bang, put that out. Got all this buzz on Rambo TV, and then all of a sudden, a shout out K Fusion, shout out who else is on this? Dowlo, all them boys. Yeah, but anyways, all these boys, they got into it and they got on the channel because I just seen, And then all of a sudden now it's like the third biggest drill platform in Ireland.
Yeah?
So I have that going.
Nice one.
And then I have 6 other rappers from Gort that are about to come up. Yeah. And they're all damn good. They're all younger than me. So
you're giving them all the cosign.
Yeah.
Giving them the cosign. What was it like? Because now, of course, you have videos that have blown up. But what was it like when you like the first video proper blew up? Like, what was that feeling like for you?
Oh man, it's crazy, man. Like I was getting like 8 views a day on the Anxiety song. 8 views a day, and then it got to like 20, and then 30, and then it's like 100, 400 views a day, and then so it ended up getting 6,000 views a day at one point.
That's mad.
Wow.
And I was just like sitting there like looking at this like what
blown away,
what's going on, yeah. And all these mad comments as well.
Yeah, I'd say the comments like I'd say you still get them today. I see on your Instagram.
Yeah, big time. Yeah, big comments. Yeah, I got like right now I'm working on a small audience. It's a small audience who are following me. Yeah, so I'm putting in my best work and just getting it out quick. I'm treating my fans by because I
consistent, like.
Yeah, I'm doing another tactic with it because a lot of other people, they just do big high production videos like every month or something.
Yeah.
But I'm hitting them with like songs just like all the time.
So like music videos, that's like the key.
Yeah. Music videos are like the big the heavyweight hitters.
Yeah.
I'm throwing jabs right now.
Yeah.
But once I get this new thing, Chirac is coming out. This Chirac remix I got, like that's gonna be a hard hit.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. They're hard bars on that.
Nice one. James, do you have any questions you'd like to ask?
Just wondering, did you have any kind of inspirations kind of rappers when you were growing up? Who would you have listened to?
When it all started with Eminem when I was young. Heard Without Me. I was playing it constantly. never stopped playing it. And then when I got a bit older, I was like, you know, because I went from liking Eminem to telling myself, like, I can't be like that, you know, like, this boy's from Detroit, all that.
Yeah.
I'm just like a dude from Gort, man. Like, I can't, you know, I can't.
Yeah, you can't rap about that stuff. Like, yeah.
Nah, man, like, I can't do nothing. So then MGK, like, I'm not into him anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not into him anymore, but I'm just saying.
Putting that out there, like.
Yeah. But when he was young, I started watching him when he was 22, and I seen him go up.
Yeah.
And he documented it very well about his journey on the way up. And he would, like, everyone thinks I'm like his little brother or something. But the lad, like, he like full on, like, I seen him doing that. I seen him, like, you know, coming up from nothing, man, like nothing, you know, like no money, no nothing. He came up, and then now look at him, man, like,
yeah, he's big time, man.
Yeah. So I seen him just go from nothing, and then seeing that, man, that was like, all right, I can do it.
It's doable, yeah. Because it's mad. You see all these like famous people, and no one knows how they got there. Like people just assume they're always famous or they're always that talented.
Yeah,
and no one really sees the come up like on most artists.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. This is the come up. This is the come up right here, like.
Yeah, it's still just working hard. Still only 19, so.
Yeah, early days. Early days.
Yeah, early days.
And sure, I'd say like even rap in Ireland, it's still so unknown.
So
like.
new.
Yeah, it's so new.
Yeah.
Like you kind of have, what are the names? The Dublin lads.
Versatile.
Yeah, like I don't know if you'd even kind of, would you count them?
You would, yeah, definitely, for sure.
Who else would there be?
There's a group lads up from Donegal or Northern Ireland. I think
LDK, is it?
Yeah.
Boys, yeah,
so funny.
I met one of them lads when I was busking in Galway. I only went busking in Galway like twice or something, like twice, 3 times. But he walked by, and I met him, so that was cool. He gave me a fiver,
Well, have you been busking much? Only twice?
Yeah, in Galway.
What's that like?
Like the first time I went out there, it was like I was screwing up my songs. Like I was full on screwing up my songs.
Yeah.
Like just choking out every minute. And I was in the top. I was in, you know, like the main spot of Shop Street.
Yeah.
So you go down and
I know that spot.
Yeah, I was in like the main spot where you should be if you're like a big act. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was just there, like just messing up. Like even like, you know, getting nervous to the point where I'm like mumbling my stuff. I'm like, I can't do that. And then I stood there for a sec. And then it hit me. I was like, I'm screwing up in front of like a big audience right here. I'm like, this is like the worst thing I can ever do. And then from then on, it kind of like helped me out, you know?
Yeah, like you can't get much lower than that.
Yeah. Once you hit the low, man, then you know, like, you're just like, it ain't that bad.
Yeah, it can't get worse, like.
Yeah.
You've experienced the worst.
Yeah.
It's tough. Like I've busted in Galway before.
Yeah?
I used to do. I used to be in a quartet.
Same thing.
Exact same thing. And there's 4 of us busking, and
on the come up, like.
It is kind of nerve wracking. Having like all these people.
Oh no, for
stopping.
sure. I feel so bad for people who are busking, trying their hearts out, and they just have like 20 cent.
Do you read the new busking bylaws in Galway?
I briefly heard of them. What are they?
Yeah, it's briefly.
I could be now. Some of this could be extremely false, but I think they're trying to stop amplification until like 6 until 10 p.m. I don't think you can have big crowds around you anymore.
Really?
And just things like that. They're really clamping down.
That's mad. That's the whole point of busking, though.
I know, and it's the whole kind of thing with Shop Street. Like you walk up and you hear the different acts the whole time.
Yeah,
it kind of gives it.
Man, that's
its character.
Mad.
Yeah.
So basically, busking's just in the bin.
Well, I don't know if we'll go ahead now.
Yeah. Did you have to pay to busk in down Shop Street, or did you just set up?
No.
Yeah, I just set up, man. Yeah, just threw down the amp.
Just have to get up early, like get the spot first. Is there any turf wars like?
I think so.
Kinda. Yeah. There is.
I feel like there is, because I see the same acts. Like, you know, I wonder if you just showed up dead early in the morning, took their spot, see what they do. Like,
do you know your man who has the backing track and he dances and sings all the songs?
Man, we have to get him on the show.
We actually should. We could.
Yeah, but that guy.
Get Doma Sugi on as well.
Yeah, but my music, like, and what I'm doing pretty much is like I'm just trying to tackle the modern day struggles of this generation.
Yeah.
Like there's I think there's a drug problem. I think there's a depression problem.
Oh no, for sure, definitely a depression problem, man. That's for sure.
Yeah. So, and I think it's coming from like devices. Yeah, when you look at a device, and it gives you it's setting off chemicals in your brain. Like you're getting the impression that you're doing something when you're actually like nothing's going on. You get me? So then people like they spend their time on these devices, and then they're like, oh, why is my life so bad? And it's just like you feel like you're doing something in the moment, but
I feel like young people's priorities change a lot. So instead of like their priorities being going out, meeting up with their friends, messing about around the town, it's now like, oh, how many followers can I get? How many likes can I get? Things like that, or like trying to make people who they don't even want to like them. Like, they're trying to impress someone that realistically no one really cares about. Yeah, man. So first, we just played Anna Kriegel there. Which I just like dissect that song a bit. Like, how'd you come about writing that?
Yeah, so I was reading the story, and I read the full story. I'd seen the summary of what happened.
Yeah.
And from there, I was like, nah, no way this is happening in Ireland. Like, what? Like, nah.
Yeah,
this is one of the worst cases I've ever heard.
It gripped the whole country. Like, the whole country was...
So then I was like, nah, straight away, that's what did it. And then I was like, okay, I'm so affected by this that I need to know, like, everything that has gone on, so I can make like a good piece of work. So I read like this full, I swear I spent like half an hour or an hour like just reading about this whole story in detail. And then I put together literally like what the mindset of the killer would have been and what the mindset of the girl would have been, and how those two people being in one place made that happen. A very vulnerable girl, and then a very like psycho very mentally disturbed guy. Like yeah. So yeah, man, just how that came together, and then I go through how the guy plans it out, and how he has everything to like
that's messed up. Did I seen you got a bunch of support in the comments? People saying like from New Zealand and that, like,
oh yeah.
But man, like, has the family seen the music video?
No.
Or the music?
No. I was thinking of making a music video for it.
Yeah.
But I'm not 100% on doing that yet.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I get you in that one, yeah. With them type of songs, like, you go really personal. And like, a lot of people are even scared to tell their friends how they really feel.
Yeah.
And like, even with your anxiety rap.
Yeah.
Like, how'd you get the confidence to post that?
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah, man. I was suffering with anxiety very bad when I was 14, 15. And still to this day, I have a bit of anxiety that I'm trying to get rid of.
Yeah.
The whole time, I find that the whole time, like, with this music game, the only thing that's, like, moving me forward is, like, how my mind is. Like, I'm trying to get more mentally healthy the whole time.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to do it for me, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I get you, yeah.
So, like, the whole time I'm trying to break this anxiety, break all that. And that's what that was, really. I just wanted to get that release out. I studied my anxiety, figured out how I could, like, combat it.
Yeah.
And then by 16, I made that song, put that out, and I felt something when I put that song out.
Like a weight off your shoulders.
Yeah. Like, big time. Like, I was like, man, like, finally. Because I was planning that song for 2 years.
Yeah.
And when I was 14, I was like, one day, I was literally suffering from anxiety, like, bad. Like, I couldn't sleep. And I was telling myself, one day, like, once you get over this, you're gonna be able to make a song about it, and it's gonna be one of your biggest songs. Like,
yeah.
And that it happened. Like, it just happened.
Yeah.
Like.
Are you thinking of linking up with anyone outside of Ireland for music?
I was in Berlin with Infidelics. Infidelics brought me out to Berlin and Prague.
Yeah.
And I did shows there, and that was the buzz. I was only just turned 18, so we were 17. I was 17 booking the flights with my boys. Yeah. Brought my boys out there, and we had a sick time. Are
you going to plan on doing more live shows from now on?
Yeah. Big time.
Where's the best place you performed at?
Greenhouse, Berlin.
Yeah?
Yeah, man. I had a good old time there performing now. Oh, stop. Yeah, it was a good time. Greenhouse is like some mad house in Berlin, man. I'll tell you, like it's a apartment block. It's an apartment block.
Yeah.
And it's like everyone just lives there, and it's like techno everywhere, like, you know what I mean? Like, oh man, it's trippy old place, man. Like everyone just does what they want, man. Like paintings on the halls, like different lights everywhere, different music.
Oh man, that'd be sick.
Oh, stop, man. Like,
is there a good crowd there?
Yeah, about 100 people there.
Nice
that,
one.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I ripped that performance.
You kill it.
Yeah.
Nice.
That was it.
Is that one of the best feelings when you kill a performance?
Yeah, man. That was a real killing performance, because the whole time before that I was like I was practicing with the boys, you know. Like, there was a whole lineup, and I was with all these artists in Berlin. And I was practicing with them, and they were all saying, like, everyone was saying, like, and I knew it myself. They were like, man, like, you know, you're sounding off, man. Like, they're just like, man, you're way, like, you're not fit for the stage today, man. The way you're like performing, like, I was just choking, like,
yeah.
I get up there, like, it's totally different. I had a pint, you know what I mean, before I went up.
A few scoops, like.
Yeah. That's one of my routines. I just drink a pint before you get on the stage, a bit of sauce, and you like, bang, get on. And then so just start performing, man. Rip the thing. Heard that beat come on, heard my own beat come on loud, like, and see the crowd, all that. It just gives me the rush. That's what I was saying earlier, man. I can't get nervous when all that happens, you know what I mean? Like,
the rush is too good, like to adrenaline, like.
Yeah.
What advice would you give to any aspiring rapper? Like, what would be a few tips you give them?
Dive in, don't care what no one thinks. Just keep working, find your sound, have fun with it, put some content in your songs, don't be trying to prove yourself too much. And that's a big thing that I've got over recently. I'm not rapping to prove myself anymore. It isn't like, oh, I'm gonna make it, like I'm gonna be a good rapper. Like, I don't care about that no more. All I'm trying to do is make some good songs. So like, I think that mindset can really ruin like an upcoming artist, and that's being 100%. And then not many people would tell you this took me years, but you know, just I find that's a big piece of. I've given this advice to all my friends, and they've all just made 6 songs. Like you just make like something fun, you know, like have fun with the lyrics. It doesn't have to be, you know. Everyone has something cool they can say.
Yeah,
everyone.
It's kind of like Joe MCs back in the day. And like the main thing when people started trying to become MCs, like they just rap as fast as they can. You know, like and that was like their thought of like them being good, them being a good MC. But it's not like you said, it's not about proving yourself about how fast you can rap. It's like how well it can fit in the song. Like no one wants to hear a guy who's trying to be a rapper. People want to hear actual songs. If you get what I'm saying. Yeah. That's facts.